So after soaking it for 16 hours, this is what you have. Then you wash properly. So after washing, for soya tofu, you have to blend. And for soya milk, you have to cook like this without blending. Now, we are going to use this for soya milk, and this we are going to use for soya tofu. This for soya tofu, we are going to blend. That's what we call cold wet blending. While this one, we are going to cook it on the fire until when it's done before we blend. This is for soya milk and this is for soya tofu. So for tofu, homemade tofu, you blend and add water and ensure that the water cover it up to about 1 inch above the soya beans. Then we blend. Now after blending, you pour into a bowl. Now we go to sieve. So after blending, you raise the cup, your blending cup very well, and add water. Ensure that about half of what you blend, you add the water, then mix it very well. Mix very well. Then you add more water. Then when it is properly mixed, you now sieve it in muslin cloths into the pot that you are going to use to make your tofu. So you put into the muslin cloth. Now rinse the plate with little water. Then sieve. After extracting the milk, you take it to the fire to boil it, but ensure that it's not properly boiled before you add the coagulants. This is vinegar to curdle the soya cheese. When the soya cheese is about to boil, just as it is now, you'll be watching. When it is about to boil or is foaming coming up, you put 1 to 3 quantity of this vinegar. You spread it on it. So after adding your coagulant, you leave it for 15 to 20 minutes. But for this training, I use vinegar. Whereas you can use lime water, you can also use bombo leaf, you can use Epsom salt. All these can act well as a coagulant in soya tofu. So we will now take it to sieve. You can see the soya tofu. So to separate it. So to separate your tofu from the water, you pour it into a muslin cloth and put it inside the tofu box to drain. So after putting it, you put it into this tofu box and tie it. Now, you now cover it to drain. Look for a weight like this. I have about 5 kg weight here. Oh, 10 kg weight. Now, I'll put this 10 kg weight on it to drain off the water. You leave it for about 15 minutes. So this is the final stage of tofu. Then, after we remove it, we will slice it to desirable sizes. So you cut the tofu to desirable sizes, depending on what you want to use it for. It is good for children and adults. Remember, I told you that soya products are very rich in protein and low fats that will help you to maintain your weight. It is also very rich in nutrients, in micronutrients, such as iron, zinc, and calcium. Wow, it is nice and tasty. Thank you.